Hello everyone, okay guys, I've got a real treat for you today. So firstly, leave a like on the video, and secondly, I want to show these last few messages here because there's something else. So he sends me a message here, as you guys just saw and you'll see in a moment, saying that he's going to kill himself on toilet water, which firstly I just cut myself because of how edgy that was. Oh my god, leave another like on the video lads, thank you. And also, when he sent that, I was thinking, okay, great. He's doing this just to be in a video. So I mentioned that. Then he sends me 3 different screenshots of him messaging 3 different people. Basically, complaining, or them complaining to him or something like that. And yeah, this guy probably doesn't know the channel. But long story short, it's actually worse if you are doing something like this to be in a video. Because what that's going to tell me and everybody else who watches these videos, because of the nature of these videos, is that you're trash and that you want to be known as trash, basically. So yeah, guys, with that said, let's get into the first fight I had against this guy and the reason why he sent these messages, because oh my goodness. So as I was recording a video showcasing Rough Ranger, I think the videos could be called something like Rough Ranger is the best counter skill in the game or something like that. Yeah, this guy joins my lobby and yeah, this happens. So there I break his guard, but we're going to clash, and it's like a very benign, harmless visual glitch there where his stamina for like a second more so, like recovered extremely fast, which I just thought was really funny. So yeah, he's level 83, I'm level 99, of course I'm a male Sane, and he's a male Earthling. Fantastic. And yeah, as these fights go on, he's going to really show off some cheesy tactics, which I mean, I don't care. I mean, it's whatever really. It's funny to make fun of, but at the end of the day, I don't really care. So I do have Meditation, Shining Slash, the Time Skip Backbreaker, and of course, Rough Ranger there. The Time Skip Backbreaker is such a disgusting... it is disgusting in terms of like, it's a great back hit attack, but just how it looks and how it feels. Pause. It's very nice. I've mentioned it in the Rough Ranger video that this moves there, or like rather Rough Ranger and the Time Skip Backbreaker, in my opinion, it'll make for a really nice Ultra Instinct Allman / Ultra Instinct Sign, or just like Unmastered Ultra Instinct, like a very nice Ultra Instinct moveset. It just fits in my opinion. So yeah, I mean, I may have done that video by the time this one comes out, who knows. So there, I go for 2 back-to-back Rough Rangers, and when he sends me the messages, I thought that it was going to be because of that, but he doesn't mention it. And the reason why I mentioned that, I'll get into in a moment. So there he goes for, like, was it 2 or 3? I think it was 2. Not back to back, but he is kind of to some extent relying, I guess, on Super God Fist. But he goes for Meditation. I break his guard into not a fully charged Shining Slash. Yeah, of course, he's just gonna go for a few Super God Fists now. Getting desperate, he's clearly getting desperate. There, I try to go for the Time Skip Backbreaker again. He moved away, so fair enough. Well, I don't get wrecked there, but he's placed 1 bar of key. He went for another, not Time Skip. He went for another Super God Fist. I go for Super Saiyan 3. So of course it's not going to do anything to me. I think he may have tanked a tiny bit of my stamina. Goes for the grab, and I think he knows that. Well, it's not my strategy, but I think he knows that whenever he vanishes, I'm going to probably go for the Time Skip Backbreaker. So he's going to basically, go for the back step. And I can't remember what super this guy was running in this fight right here. Actually, I can't remember. So there goes for the times 20 Kaioken Kamehameha. He fails. Yeah, it just wasn't any point going through it there in my opinion. So I breaks my guard again into another attempt at the times 20. I go for my loot burst, then he goes for his immediately. Keep that in mind guys, just keep that in mind. And keep in mind that right then, as my stamina was still broken and he could have still hit me because, I was on the ground and I couldn't do anything. Actually, yeah, did he see? Okay, so I believe he's got the Freezer Super Sword there and it activated but he glitched out, so I just noticed that. No idea what happened, but keep in mind that he's going to message me in a moment. Well, he messaged me about 5 minutes after saying, "You suck, man." Great. So I reply back saying, "Yeah, and you lost to someone who sucks." And at this point, I typed in on my listed channel, like on my video archive, his username. And as you guys will see in a moment, I actually fought him on my Burcol, my Freezer avatar, back in December 2017. I believe it was on the 9th of December 2017, not 18, that's not happened yet, as of this recording and upload, of course. But guys, if you want to see all these messages, unedited, and all the fights I had against this guy, check the description of this video, and then in the messages video, but in the description of the messages video, there'll be links which will take you to all these fights, just so you can check them for yourself. So, again, this message right here saying, what did it say then? Yeah, you used the pussy style very nice. That's gonna be my first t-shirt design. What was it, when he went for the standard break? Which I mean, okay, so if you don't like the limit burst, which that's a very valid argument, and I do still think that there should be an option to turn limit bursts on and off in every sort of battle type, don't play with limitations turned off. Like, this guy's obviously sent a few other people messages complaining about limit burst, or it's implied that he's complaining about limit bursts. I don't know, mate, it's just completely wild. So, going into the fight that I had against him on my Burcol avatar now, I can't remember what video I used this fight in. If I used it for a video, I'm not entirely sure. I may have cut it. If you guys can remember, let me know. But yeah, I'm using Burcol now. I've got cross-arm dive, I think, angry explosion, well, definitely cross-arm dive, angry explosion, go gum, and lullaby punch. Yeah, and he doesn't message me after this fight, which again took place in, I believe it was on the 9th of December 2017. So because of that, and the fact, well, because he didn't message me back, back then, and in fact he messaged me now in like March 2018, to me that's like, okay, yeah, he's not doing this just to be in the video. So yeah, so in those messages, before I showed the Burcol fight, my freeze race, that fight, he says something like, invite me back and I'll make you call me father, or I'll show you who the real father is, something like that. So I of course make a private play match lobby, 15 minutes long, limitations turned off of course, and items also turned off. So yeah, his strategy here, I believe, is just going to go for like not XY, but it's like this very, it's like, I hate this, like where they go for like, well, it's basically like an infant to some extent. You'll see it later on, I think, in this video, where he'll like hit me, then like, not spin around, then like, move around me and continue. There, I tried to go for the trial speed, but because I was too close to him, it didn't work. That sucks. Yeah, and also at the end of this fight, just because, like, when I've got like a massive advantage over him, I'm going to go for my limit burst because I just find that funny, to be honest. And yes, guys, in a moment, you will see the Towa fight, as you probably, the reason why you probably clicked on this video. So I'll go into that in a moment. There, I was expecting to go for the back hit. I was expecting to vanish. Sorry, he didn't. There goes the Super God Fist. At this point, I completely forgot that the Superstar he was running. Well, not forgot. I didn't know that the Superstar he's running is the Final Form Freeze one, because I think it did activate in the first fight that I showed in this video, but it glitched out and it didn't work, or it didn't last as long as it should have. I don't know. So at this point, I was thinking, okay. Well, at this point, I was thinking, oh, he's probably changed, his Super Soul to the Freezer Super Soul, so that way he can go for the limit burst and, survive off of 0.1% of his total health, like a few seconds. So after this fight, I message him. You'll see it in a moment, guys. I say something like, "So, does that mean you call me father now?" Very intense question mark there. Yeah. So, okay. I've got to put this right here now. This guy does beat me twice, but it was the previous two fights as of this battle right here, and in those fights I also picked Towa. Now, in the first fight where he beat me, again I picked Towa. It took him 5 minutes. 5 minutes to beat quite arguably the worst character in the game. Well, the worst character in the sense that, the worst fully fledged character, because Towa's range is awful. She's got one damaging skill. This is what I was talking about, just like the spinning, well, not spinning, it's like the sidestepping, that's what I meant to say. And I just find it funny how he has to try and cheese against Towa. And guys, if you check the other fights I had against this guy, he also went for like infinites as well, which I'll show in a moment anyway, because I'm going to go for an infinite on him in this fight, because I think, you know what, if you want to use an infinite against Towa, if you need to use an infinite against Towa, okay, I'll do that. So she's only got one damaging special skill, which is Bloody Sauce or Bloody Saucer, whatever it's called. And what it does is, when it hits, it's got a very small amount of impact damage. It's not decent, it's sort of like a very small amount of impact damage, but it will give your opponent a debuff, which I believe it just slows them down, which is kind of useless. Okay, so it's maybe not useless, but given that, I picked Towa, I did want to make sure that I got it, that I gave him that debuff. So that I gave, give him the debuff, get the power block off, went into the throw, and again, as of right now, Towa only has one ultimate, and that's Energy Zone. Granted, it will recover health, but I don't think there's any sort of situation against this guy, or really in 1v1, at least for the most part, where I'll be able to go for it, and, be able to use it without getting my stamina broken. So here I'll break his guard, and again guys, after this fight, I'll show like parts of the previous two fights where this guy does actually use an input against Towa. Like, that's, oh man. But again, credit to him, he did beat me twice when I did pick Towa. So yeah, so they're parry block into the grab. But you know what? If you want to cheese me, I'll cheese you back. It's fine. So they're destroy the time chamber, the structure. So I'm both trapped in here for eternity. Make sure you leave another like. Okay. Again, another perfect block into the grab. Yeah, go for a position shift there. Again, it's so pointless. It's a fun crawl attack into the time bullet, which in one actually I just noticed time bullet does damage. I didn't know that. Yeah, but I mean, it's like such a small amount of damage. It's basically, it's basically like chip damage. So it is kind of pointless. Yeah, I mean the fight is almost over now, but the fact that it's still taking me this long to beat the worst character in the game, it's kind of, it's just whatever. So, okay, when I say the worst character, again, like I mentioned earlier, it's the worst character in the sense that, it's a fully fledged character. And by that I mean, you've got characters that are arguably worse, such as a Cell Jr., the Cyberman, the Freezer Soldiers, like a Pearl and Raspberry and stuff like that. But at least with the Cybermen, they have, like skills that will do damage, like an afterwards and full power charge and stuff like that. And the full power energy volley ultimate, and of course self-destruct, which will do quite a bit of damage. So there, go for the grab again when his superstar effect ran out, and that's the game. And at this point, I just couldn't believe it. What makes it worse, in my opinion, is that previously he won twice against Towa, but he lost in the third fight. So I'm thinking, oh my friend. So this was the first fight we had when I picked Towa, and you can see right here, the time was set to 15 minutes long. It took him just under 5 minutes to defeat a Towa. Oh! And the thing is, I think this was the first time I've used Towa in Xenoverse 2, or at the very least, the first time I've used her for a very, very, very long time. So this is the second fight right here. Yeah, just before it goes for the, breaks my guard into the infinite, then it goes for X, well, we can see right here, it's just going for like X, Y over and over again. Great, so here's going to break my guard at the moment, will he? Oh, sorry, it's already broken, so here, yeah, just go for the key blast infinite, great. So I think, you know what, you're going to go for it in the next fight, which was the fight I just showed, where I actually win using Towa. Yeah. I'll just use it as well. So there goes the juicy combination. I've got no health right now. Yeah, I went for Towa's evasive, which is called Science Vanish. It's basically just a reskin and a recolouring and of course a rename of Wiz's Warp skill, or evasive rather. So this was the final fight we had now, because after that fight we had like 5 more, I think, something like that. And in all those fights I used my Elder Kai build, the Elder Kai Super Soul, Future Super Saiyan Duodai, the one you're seeing right now. So rage quit. Now I was sending a message saying something like, I can't remember what I said, something like we're done, I don't know. Then that leads into the first messages I showed for this video. So guys, with that said, I actually did waste the entire timer, and I do get the win here, of course. I'm not going to rage quit. So guys, with that said, thank you ever so much for watching this video. Again, if you want to see all of the messages, then check the description of this video. And if you want to see all the battles that I had against this guy, then check the description and probably the pinned comment of the messages video, just so you know that I'm not, like faking any of this or what have you, or like that he beat me 7 times, I don't know. But guys, with that said, once again, thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.